With the advancement of technology, the metaverse is here. You can put on this headset and handset, and your senses, your eyes and ears, and even your hands are all engaged and surrounded by this digital reality. You're in this digital world, this virtual reality. So whether or not we like that or we want to do that, it's here. For future generations, this generation, this technology is here. There's no stopping it. The biggest tech companies in the world, whether it's Apple or Meta, which is Facebook, or Sony, all these companies are putting out this technology. So we should understand whether we like it or not, it's not going anywhere. It can be argued, it's just the advancement of materialism. Absolutely, because anything you use in this world, material gain, to indulge your senses, for sense gratification, is nothing more than materialism. But as devotees, we know, which we're not Buddhists, we know that technology, material things are fine when used in the service of Krishna. So we can pick up a phone, we can pick up a TV and put it in our room and watch something Krishna conscious. We can have a computer. In other philosophies and other religions, so-called, you negate all materialism because materialism is just bad. Material energy is bad. You want to, it's like nirvana, nirguna, you want to take away. You want to negate all material things, and that will put you at your original self, right? Because the material stuff is bad. But for devotees, it's just Krishna's energy. Material energy is Krishna's energy. Use that energy in the service of Krishna. So coming from that understanding, and understanding that we have a body, but we are not the body. We also have a subtle body, as Srila Prabhupada explained, and in Bhagavad Gita, which is mind, intelligence, and false ego. The gross body, which is material, physical elements, gross elements, as Srila Prabhupada explained, earth, water, fire, air, ether. So we put on these coats, layers, but we're really not those things. We're just identifying with those things. The jiva is spiritual by nature and always spiritual. So the modes of nature are moving around us, and we identify with the modes of nature as ourself. And then, therefore, we get caught in this matrix, this reality of thinking that we are the body. Okay? So through that understanding, a devotee can understand we are not the body, and we understand that the physical, material energy, or digital, or subtle, is all Krishna's energy. So it's not bad. It's just being used badly in one sense. It's just not used in the service of Krishna. So going back to this new technology, is it bad? Is it good? Well, it can be bad and it can be good, just like any tool. What's happening, because I've used VR, and I was, just like anybody else, where you're going to put on a headset and sit there, you're not going to go see the sunshine, go see your friends. Yeah, that would be bad. Don't do that. But I was thinking, it's just, future is going to be pretty bad. We're all going to be sitting there as little computers wired in and all that. And then I used it, and it opened up my mind. Okay, what's really going on here? Because I was able to have that experience and understand as a devotee and someone who's thinking of the service of Radha Krishna, this is pretty amazing. Actually, we can use this in the service of Krishna. How? Well, just like any digital device, it's really used to enhance communication and enhance learning, really. So if anybody's been to the Fate Museum and the Los Angeles Temple, they're able to use this technology that existed back in the day and still kind of does, the animatronics and so forth, to create the universal form. YouTubes and videos where people can make, Krishna consciousness come to life in a way that can't really be done physically. We're able to understand the different realms, and I think even in Mayapur they would like to come out with a theater where they can present the cosmological universe, something we can never see It can be explained but not see, just visible to our eyes. So with digital technology in a virtual setting, we're able to 360 see digital, not just 2D flat. We can actually look around, we can look up and down. So this gives us a whole new tool to help individuals, the jiva, come out of the understanding that you are the body, that we have no relationship with Krishna. We can show them so many things that we can through a TV or through audio or video, anything digital, through a digital 360 environment. I see nothing wrong with that. Some people, like Zuckerberg and Facebook and all this, they're going to control the whole thing. Well, you're already controlled. The physical world is nothing more than a matrix, a construct, where you're controlled at any moment from the moment you come out of your mother's womb. Is do this, do that, you're a body, you're this, you're that, consume this, that. I don't think there's any getting away from that, but as devotees, we're a lot stronger than being controlled. We can control our own mind and decide what is real and what is unreal, and what is helping us to be devotees and to serve Krishna and what isn't. So I'm not any fear that I'm going to go into the digital world and everything is controlled by these people, and it's just that's fine. That's already happening, and I'm just like you guys, whoever's hearing this as devotees, you can break out of that. The matrix, you can wake up within. Your jiva can wake up and understand that you're a spirit soul. Doesn't matter what's surrounding. Krishna consciousness is that powerful. You're not going to get sucked in with a headset and put it on and all of a sudden be in more forgetfulness than you are in the physical world. It's up to the conscious individuals to use it. So I would say to anybody, embrace the new technology. Figure out ways that we can use this in Krishna's service. Do something good for Srila Prabhupada. Make a 360 video. I mean, we do videos of temples all the time. There's nothing wrong with that. There's 360 cameras that are put out, and you can take a 360 video. That way someone, when they had the headset on, they can look around at all the different aspects and feel like, a little closer to being wherever you put them. Just like on TV, we want to be in Africa. We want to look at the temples. We want to look at the animals in the wild. Nothing wrong with that. Use a 360 camera. You can't watch a 360 video other than with a VR headset at the moment. Nothing wrong with that. There's animations that are put out in VR. Some people like the animations because it gives them a little bit more flexibility with being able to show off principles and philosophies and things that, like if you have, for instance, Narada travels throughout the universe. To make a physical movie or video to show that, you would probably have to use some sort of animation to show that better. So to bring to life the stories of Srimad Bhagavatam, to bring to life the stories of the avatars and Krishna and Vishnu and so forth, you use animation, use it in VR. Someone's going to have a whole immersive experience, and they're going to be able to be like, wow, I really get that. More than they can on a TV. Okay, there's nothing wrong with the TV, nothing wrong with using the phone to talk to people, and there's nothing wrong with using VR. Don't sit there all day. Just like if you buy a TV or a computer, you wouldn't want to sit in front of it all day. So this notion that people, this fear, you're going to be sitting in front of you with a VR headset all day. That's up to the individual. If they want to do that, that's on them. If they want to buy a computer and sit in front of it all day, that's on them. But as we know, you can put the phone down, you could put the computer down, you can go do so many physical things. It doesn't make the computer or the phone bad. So it's up to the individual. So the notion is completely wiped out in my mind that you're going to put this on and that's your reality. For some people it may be, but that is totally on them. That does not make the technology bad. So, I'm going to have, if anybody's hearing this, I'm going to have some different videos, different talks about virtual reality because I think that it is something the devotees can use in the service of Krishna. It's not going anywhere. The generations that are younger physically than us are going to be using it. There's no doubt about it. And we have to figure out a way how we can, just like everything, spiritualize it. Because energy, material energy, whether it's physical, digital, or so many other subtle realities that we can't even perceive with our senses at the moment, is still just nothing more than energy of Krishna. And the energy has to be used in the service of Krishna. That is what the Acharyas showed us and told us, and Srila Prabhupada gave us that example. So we have to be ready as devotees to embrace new technology and just try to use it in the service of Krishna. Hare Krishna.